Hey y'all, welcome back to the Wednesday the Reboot. Today, I'm going to keep the Iron Man thing going for this week, and yeah, finally, I'm going to get to this. I'm going to open up. I also have Ironmonger 2 that I want to do this week, hopefully, and then not multiverse, but Gamerverse Tony Stark with some of the Gamerverse Iron Man suits, skins. So with this one, we got Happy, and then 21 Midas. So I want to repaint Midas, maybe do a little bit to the face on Happy. Just an unboxing, then I'm going to add some paint and then toy photography at the end. And maybe some like B-roll in there also. So real quick, let's just pop this thing open. The box on this is actually really nice. Now I got it out, but yeah. I like the Infinity Saga boxes. Not going to keep them. You could actually cut this out. This is some cool artwork. I think it's like it's kind of how the movie... That's not what is that what the front of the movie looks like on the DVD? I don't know. Alright, so real quick, I'm going to pop these out. Alright, so for Midas, it's just another armor. It's really nice though. The wings come up. It's like the other one, right? The, man, I don't remember what number it was. Was it 25, 22? Anyway, yeah, so, bam. We're gonna make them look a little bit better. So we're gonna use a gold pen, probably the chrome marker, and then some like copper colored paint, I think, just to get. And I know a lot of people have done this. I've seen them on Instagram and stuff, and I forgot who I saw do it. And if you're watching, comment. That way, you know, you can have credit for it. But I know a few people have done this. They've repainted this guy. So I'll just pull up an image of a Hot Toys Midas, and then I will try to copy the exact same applications that they use because I think they're like the most on point. And he comes with the fisted hands. And yeah, he moves really well. I mean, for Iron Man, you know, big clunky character. Like, they move pretty decently. Not much of an ab crunch, but you could probably go in there and retool that if you wanted to. But yeah, so the flaps open up in the back. Probably the whole piece probably comes off somehow. Maybe not, but I'm sure you could pop those out. Maybe not. But anyway, I'm gonna repaint all 4 of those and the whole thing. And then we have Happy. He comes with 2 fisted hands, 2 open hands, and 2 effects. Happy comes with a cell phone. And I think I'm going to give him some like cool Viking gear or something. Like how he was in Spider-Man when he was in the museum. And I think he had like a mace or something. I'll have to look up some pictures of that. But then, yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good as far as head sculpts go. I think it looks just like him. I remember when I first saw him, he was on PCU. It was a movie when I was very young. I was watching it. And, yeah, he was like the big, crazy, the hippie of the group, the grunge of the group. And he had like dreadlocks and stuff. And now dude's off doing Iron Man and Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett. So, good for him. It's a really cool figure. So, without further ado, I'm going to jump into adding some paint onto this. And then at the end, we will do a breakdown, some B-roll, and toy photography. Alright, so Midas is finished and did the gold, so we used the gold pen. These are the only pens I use for gold. And then I did, after I was done, I did go over it with this, which I didn't show, but I did touch it up with this on some of the spots. And then also, this was the other gold for the inlets and stuff. Now, for the chest piece, I went ahead and put a jewel in there, like a little sticky jewel thing that you can find at any craft store. Put that on there. But I think all in all, I don't want to touch them too much because I don't want to put my fingerprints on them because it's kind of a chromy gold. I think it turned out way better than the one that we got from Marvel. So while I was, or from Hasbro, but while I was doing this, I was like, I should do a dio. So I did a dio of like a broken street and stuff, and I'll show you guys that in the B-roll, and I'll do a B-roll and take a closer look at these two. And then so for the head for Happy, kind of turned into something completely different. I went ahead and made the ultimate Happy. So I took, like in the Spider-Man movie, he takes and throws a shield and he's like, I don't know how Cap does it. So it's Cap's shield with a smiley face because his name's Happy Hogan. And then I also try to give him a reactor also. So this is a Batman belt off the McFarlane Batman I had laying around. Put a scarf on around him, around his face. But underneath, I did do like the eyes and everything else. So you can pull this scarf down, and then you can see Happy's under there. So pretty cool. Gave him a gun, painted up Iron Man colors, and then I gave him a charcoal wash also. So just wanted to throw some colors on him, like it's post-apocalyptic. This is him fighting, and he's got a reactor and his Batman harness belt thing. But yeah, so that's the two customs. I know it was a short tutorial. You guys have seen me paint a whole lot. So we're going to have some fun B-roll. And this stuff is way better than him having this, right? This little stupid phone. Way better. So yeah, painted the hands up. Showed you guys the golds that I used. And then both these guys have those little jewels. They're like, they come in a little pack that you can buy them in. So without further ado, I'm going to jump into the toy photography and the B-roll and show you guys all of that. And built the dial in about a day. Here are the toy photos.